I know that you want to be a designer. You want to come back and work for us? Maybe work like 5-6 hours a day and then just work on your line.
Whitney, Rod.
I know Whitney is here and in fashion, which is shocking.
Are you friends? Do you get along?
I mean, if she's constantly smiling, it might get to me. I'm not afraid of Kelly. You know what I think would really show off your jeans? Is if she takes her top off.
You do not go up to my clients and make suggestions. I've been doing this 22 years, and you've been doing this like 5 minutes.
It could be a lot worse.
Known for so many things. And, oh my God, I've watched the shows, The Hills and The City. And we're both Scorpios, by the way. You're born the 13th.
Yay.
I'm on the 12th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Most
You
definitely.
should come to our party in New York. We do a party called the Attack of the Killer Scorpedos, and it's all for all Scorpios, and we have this big party, and then we all get up and we have this really big scorpion cake, and like true scorpions, we sing happy birthday to ourselves.
Oh, wow.
While everyone who knows and loves us shudders.
Wow. That would be frightening to have that many Scorpios in one room.
It's really
Think
fun.
about all the attitudes. Now, Kelly, real quick, can I ask you a question just to see if you're anything close to any personalities, if we match at all?
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. We're very intense.
Copy that.
We're known to be and considered the bad boys and bad girls.
Copy that.
Okay. We're very jealous.
True.
There we
And
go.
Very ambitious.
Absolutely.
There it
And
is.
that is how you've ended up with your brand new show on Bravo, which
I
Dave.
ended up alone, wearing all black. My own TV show. Okay, that's it. That's the prescription.
Hey, well,
For
it's
Kell on Earth.
you know what? It's funny because when we get the press notes for before we interview someone as wonderful as yourself, the notes say you're one of the most intimidating people ever.
I agree.
I know. I don't know why.
There's a
Much
very
like
good reason why people are intimidated by you.
that. Why is that?
You're so straightforward. You just tell the truth. It's almost like whatever you think in your head comes out in your mouth, which is amazing.
I think I'm really intuitive because that is another part of being a Scorpio. As you know, we're pretty psychic. And, I mean, I have a real need to tell the truth. I mean, I grew up in a place where people just tried to say and do the right thing, like, make nice and smile, and I never saw it work for anybody. I saw a bunch of people who had constructed these fake rooms in which they became prisoners in, you know? And then when I came to New York and L.A., it was the same kind of deal. Everybody was just like, "Oh, you look great," and then turn around like, "Oh, I can't stand them." Or like in L.A., like let's have lunch means I really don't want to speak to you for 3 months. So I just started going like, I can't. There's no way I can live in this world. So I started to create my own.
And is that how People's Revolution came to be?
Pretty much. I mean, I don't play well with others. I don't like the fact that I could be at work and somebody could come in and tell me that I don't have a job. I mean, that always scared me to death. So I think that having my own business was always the only way for me to go. And I always wanted to do things. I wanted to learn, but I did want to. I am a leader, and so, yeah, People's Rev just kind of came out of the fact that it was time for me. I had one company which became very successful, which I sold to Jason Weinberg, who now manages Penelope Cruz and Hilary Swank. It's called Untitled now.
Okay.
And I founded that company with him. And then I stopped working for 2 years and became a tarot card reader on Venice Beach.
Oh, wow. Are you feeling any, like, spiritual vibes across the phones, across the continents?
I'm totally feeling it. I think everything. I see a vacation in my future in the Grand Cayman Islands.
You know what I respect about Kelly is that in the series in The City, she was you look at her as a very successful person, but then again, you gave the girls your car keys to go driving. And I'm saying, oh wow, I can't wait to see this Bentley. Here's a Ford Explorer.
I have a Ford Explorer. You're absolutely right.
And you love it too.
I love my Ford Explorer, and I'll tell you why. Because I think it's a joke. Like, okay, I'm a single mom, right? School here is $34,500 a year.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Nannies make like $50,000 a year. Okay, so all of a sudden I decide, when my daughter's 2, I take her to LA and she's really smart, and then I realize like these little LA kids are like tearing it up with Uggs and a pair of like boxer shorts on, and like the New York kids are all like, "Oh my God, what is that?" And you're like, "It's sand. Come on." And so then it's like, okay, I'm going to get a house upstate, like a little rental property, which I did, and it's nothing big. It's a log cabin, and just very normal. And so I needed a car, and so I looked at the prices of obviously I looked at a Range Rover, I looked at a Beamer, I looked at a Maybach, I looked at the Cadillac Escalade, I looked at all of them. And I was like, I have to drive through the Bronx to get to my house because in order to get upstate, you have to go up the West Side Highway, which means you go past the Bronx. And I like to go antiquing and stuff. And I thought, this is just snotty. I'm not into this. I'm just going to get a cool car.
And we like you for it.
In my favorite color, black.
Yep.
And I have a Ford. And, that's what I've been driving for like 6 years. I mean, I keep flipping them. But, yeah, I just always have a Ford Explorer.
Love it.
Now, Kell, so this new TV show, Kell on Earth, what are we going to see on a typical episode?
Well, there's always, a goal because we're always working toward or on something. And then there's always an expectation because the client always expects, that they're going to have an amazing thing. And then there's always some kind of wrench that gets thrown in the wheel that's beyond your control. Like last season, I had a girl that I knew who was a call girl who slept with Elliot Spitzer show up at one of my shows, which I wasn't prepared for, and I ended up getting brutally fired. So every season, one year we had the World Trade Center, another year we had Cutrone. It just goes on and on and on of things that can happen during Fashion Week. So, there's some drama, and then there's the need for everybody to kind of get together and try to sort it out, and sometimes we win and sometimes we don't. So, it's perfect television. You have Aspiration Glory, naked girls on the catwalk, a bunch of power chicks trying to sort out a problem, and then some humiliation, whether I'm the one giving it or getting it. I think the thing that's going to be interesting on this show is that on the city, I never get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm always the voice of authority. It's the other girls that get hurt, right? They're the ones crying. On this show, I get hurt. Which let me tell you, when I was looking at the edits, I was like, I never get hurt. Why do I have to feel like getting hurt all the time?
Can I just ask, I know we're talking about your brand new show, but are you involved in another series of The City?
Yes, I am. We're shooting that right now.
Can I just ask, is Roxy a valuable employee?
She's getting a lot better. We had a little talk. I think you're gonna like.
I wonder what's your real talk. Now, Kelly.
She's a Scorpio too,
Oh God,
wow.
wonder. No wonder.
She got to work with me every day, so she feels the pain.
Yeah, I feel the pain. Kelly, we're so thrilled to have been able to speak to you. Maybe you guys could do a PR shoot here on the Cayman Islands.
Why are you not thinking about it?
To call People's Revolution. Let's get your tourism peeps together. We're there.
I like it. I like it a lot. Well, People's
Cruise. That's a good thing about us. I'm Princess Travels with Cruise now. So
goodness. Well, we've got cruise ships aplenty. We've also got a nice national airline that goes straight from New York to here. So
yes, we do.
Cool. What is it called?
Cayman Airways, surprisingly enough.
We can do Cayman. We can do the Cayman Islands Fashion Week.
Definitely.
That would be amazing. People would turn out in their masses.
An X1071.
That's correct.
Fashion Week.
We hold you to that, Kelly.
Well, get me some tickets, man. We'll come down if the time is right. We'll sort it out.
For sure.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best for this new show, Kell on Earth.
Thank you. Don't tell anyone I'm nice. It'll ruin